Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81, and if this is your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. This is where you'll find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss out any of my latest reviews. Okay, so I have finally received my Final Battle Rescue, which is one of my most anticipated one. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, let's just take a quick look on the box. It's just a very simple box, a very widened box. Same goes for the Captain America as well as the Mark 85. So let's take a look at this sticker here. Is something new. I have not seen this before on any of the boxes. I can't read it because it's Japanese. Then we have the Tamashii Nations quality sticker right here, and at the bottom we can see the Avengers EndGame Marvel Rescue. At the side here there's nothing much, okay, just saying the Marvel Rescue, and the same goes for this side. Okay, and at the back we can see all the cool poses that we have seen before during the pre-orders, and looking at these pictures here makes me very sad. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's get her out of the box. Okay, so this is the Pepper Potts, the rescue armor right out of the box. Let's take a closer look, okay? And I believe this is the biggest questions that we have. How good is it for the head sculpt, okay? And okay, she still doesn't look very good, very unfortunately. Yeah, just as my previous video have mentioned, she doesn't look like she have any eyebrow, just a little. And oh, okay. Yes, there is some truth that some of you has been telling me that it doesn't look as bad when I have it on hand. I got to agree to that, but it's only like 30% better, and 70% is still as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, so okay, I know this is from SH Figuarts, and let's compare it to something else. Okay. Okay, so we have the box here with the pictures just now. So okay, let's put it on the same angle. Yeah, it looks almost identical. Just that I think the lips is not being painted very well. The eyebrow, I can see some of it there now under the lighting. And okay, I just gotta give it to that. Yeah, it's true that it doesn't look as bad as I would have expected. Okay, so you guys are correct. It looks slightly better, okay, compared to those pictures. Okay, yep, so it's my bad. I'm gonna agree to that. Yep, so let's take a look at the armor. Okay, so the armor actually looks very good, I would say. Look at the details on it. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, I have seen the Marvel Legends one, and I have thought that they are doing a great job, but this is even better than I thought. Okay, wow. Okay, the rescue armor, this is, I believe it's a Mark 49 that you can see here. Look at those. Are they? Oh, these are real holes, not just decal sticking on it. Okay, very nice. And so the same for this. These are real punctured holes. Okay, it's not just some stickers. Very nice. Wow, just look at all the details all around her. My goodness. Wow, and the paint is amazing. Whew. Okay. Okay, so even if you don't like the Pepper Potts head sculpt, I think this is a good buy. Just for the armor, it's looking very good. Okay, and they do call this as the rescue armor, okay, not a Pepper Potts figure. Okay, so this head is something like a bonus, so I guess we shouldn't complain much about it. Yep, otherwise, wow, the overall, it looks very good. Okay, so let's proceed to some articulations. Okay, so as always, I always start with the heads, and we can already guess there will be some hindering because of her hair. Okay, so can she looks to the side? Not very much, but the hair is actually blocking it. And let's go through this side. Yep, not that much as well, but I think it's good enough. At least she can turn. Okay, yeah, just be very careful on the hair. I just hope that it doesn't, you know, on the long time, if you pose it this way, the hair is actually you know, scrubbing on the paint. So let's hope that by the time you decided to push her back, the paint doesn't stick on the hair. Okay, that's what my worries. Okay, looking down, not much. Looking up, wow, okay, it's not even possible, I think. Let's see. Wow, this is deep. Okay, I mean the peg hole is very deep. Okay, so let's try again. Looking up, not going to happen. Looking down, yeah, just a very slight one. Okay, as for the arms, of course, I think she can go 360 degrees, no problem there. Just gotta be very careful not to scrub off any paints as you do that. There's a slight butterfly joint, as we can see. Okay, very small one. And this Pepper is a female, if you don't notice, and she's very skinny, so do be gentle. Okay, she's not the Iron Man, okay, that you can just twist and turn however you like it, because even her arms, you can see that she's very small. Okay, so just be very careful. And there's arm swivels around. Yep, and this portion here can move. Let's see. Yep, again, it's a very tiny piece of plastic connecting it to the arms. So again, there's something that you need to be careful again. Okay, bicep swivels, double joint elbow, I believe so. Yep, very nice. Very good articulations there. Okay, and then the hands can move. Of course, there are some interchangeable hands, but this time there's this piece here that is actually sort of like, you know, hinder it from bending backwards. Okay, so just got to be very careful. And I can see that there are already some problem for me to interchange the hands because of this piece here. Okay, same goes for the left hand, is also having this piece blocking it. Okay, so just be very careful about that. And for the torso, as usual, they have two joints. Okay, let's see how well she can bend forward, and I wouldn't suggest so because of the paint. I just don't want to scrub off any paints as you go by, but I'll try for you guys. Just be very careful. Yep, this is as much as she can bend forward, not very much. As for bending backwards, yeah, I think it's a little better because she have to have the flying pose, so she needs to bend backwards more. Okay, yep. And for the legs pull down mechanism, yeah, just a tiny bit, not much. As a matter of fact, no, I don't think she have any pull down mechanism. You can see the joints. This is how it works, is when you pull it down, yeah, it's actually something like this. So there is no pull down mechanism for this Pepper Potts, and this piece here is a separate piece that it will move along as you pose, which is good because it doesn't hinder any articulations for the legs. Okay, yep. So yeah, kind of bummer that you can't pull it down for more articulations, room of articulations. And yep, so she can't kick, she can kick this far, slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backs pretty good because this piece you can just move it to the side a bit for the legs to move to the back. Yeah, also about slightly less than 90 degrees. Okay, and can she do a split? This is as much as she can go. Okay, don't force it because I don't want to scrub off any paints. And then we have a double joint knee, which can works pretty well. Okay, Yep, pretty well. And then the legs can move anywhere we want, and there's a toe hinge which works pretty well. Okay, yep. So the articulations, why I would say is pretty good, except for the legs where you can't actually do much to bring it forwards. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories that this rescue armor comes with. Okay, let's go through the hands first. She comes with a pair of closed fist hand that is already on the figure, and a pair of the karate chops hands. Okay, a pair of what would I call the something like a grabbing hands. Okay, yeah, the paint is painted very nicely, I would say. Just look at the glossiness of the paint. And then we have a pair of I would call this a relaxed hands. Yep, something like a relaxed hands. Okay, and then lastly we have an open palm hand, and it's very surprising that she doesn't comes with any of those Iron Man beams that we always see that comes with any Iron Man, for the legs and for the hands. Okay, and of course she does come with a closed helmet, the Iron Man helmets. Very nice. Okay, of course later I will put it on to show it to you guys. And then she comes with a backpack. Not a backpack, it's that the armor on her back which can be opened up. Okay, this one. So this one is just to show that it can open up, and it's not movable, so don't try to close it, it'll break, because these are actually sculpted just like this. Okay, just don't try to bend it or anything else. Okay, looks very fragile though. Okay, and then we have some of this is what they call a drone that comes out from her armor. Okay, these drones are actually removable. I'll show it to you guys on how to play with it later. Okay, and this is also part of this one that you can put it together. Okay, and we have 3 beams here. This is what they call the big beams, very similar to the Dragon Ball Kamehameha beams, and these are very sharp. Okay, just be very careful not to poke your hands. Okay, very sharp. Okay, and then we have 2 smaller beams, okay, that we can connect to the armor. Okay, and I would say that this is very nicely done. Okay, so this is all that she comes with. Okay, so in this session I will show you how to play with some of these accessories, and of course she does come with an instruction manual. Okay, just to tell you how to put on the heads and how many pair of hands that she comes with. And she does say some things very interesting. The color may come off if rubbed, of course, or if the weapons are left in a place for a long time. So these are the parts that actually makes me curious. What does they mean by left for a long time? Does it mean that we always have to change the poses? Okay, and then you can interchange the back parts. Okay, very delicate, so don't try to close it, like I say. And this one it shows how do you play with it, which I'll be showing it to you guys right now. Okay, so first of all, of course, I'll show you how to change the head. I believe you guys should have known that. It's just very easy, pull and put it back. Let's see. Yep. Okay, she does look very nice. Okay, seems that her head can move better with these helmets on. Yep. Okay, and also when you try to move her head, I can hear some sound just now. Okay, it's actually rubbing on the neck, so be very careful not to overdo it. You might scrub off some paint from the neck. Be very careful with it. You can hear the squeaking sound. Yeah. Okay, just be very careful not to scrub all the paints. And now let's try on her armor. So we will pop this off very easily. Okay, and just to put this on. Okay, again, very simple. Okay, so when you're posing her with this one, I would suggest you to actually make sure you use some stand, not so that she won't fall off and break it off. Okay, just be very careful with that, because she doesn't stand that well. I have some difficulties getting her to stand. She just tends to fall off. Okay, so the first one we'll go through is maybe you'll try with the big beam first. Okay, this is how it should looks like. Just to put this on very easily. Yeah, just like this. And you might need to have some Tamashii Nation stand, okay, for it to looks like this. Okay, I will show it to you guys on my pictures at the end of the videos. Oh, by the way, this part you can actually move it, okay, no problem. Okay, but not with the backpack, okay. Yep, so this part you can move it however you want it to looks like. Very nice. That's why they're calling this like a drone that come out from her armor that she can instruct to shoot. Okay, so the next one, you can actually take this out, okay, very easily. Okay, and then you can put it right on this one, okay, at the back, you see. Okay, after that, these two holes are meant for the smaller beams, which are this one. Just put it there, okay, like this. Okay, and then we can put it to her back, which is right over, sorry about that, which is right over here. So just very slowly put it in and pray that it will stay. Oh, okay, there's a clicking sound. Okay, so this is how she should looks like. Let me show it to you guys. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, in a flying pose. Let's see if they, yep, there is a hole here which you can actually use the Tamashii Nation stand so that she seems like she's flying with some attacks, which looks very good, I would say. Okay, something like this. Wow, okay, so this is nice. Okay, so for the size comparison, let's begin with some SH Figuarts. I have the Mark 85 here. This is not the final battle versions, as well as this Captain America from the Endgame, and also this is not from the final battles. And right up next, let's compare with the Hawkeye, which is from the Endgame as well. And we also have the Fat Thor, which is also from the Avengers EndGame from the SH Figuarts. And next we have some ladies here, which is the SH Figuarts Nebula, as well as the Black Widow from the Avengers EndGame as well. And moving on next, let's compare with some Marvel Legends. I have the Marvel Legends Mark 85 right here, as well as the Iron Patriot War Machines from the Avengers EndGame. And unfortunately, I didn't get the Marvel Legends Rescue armor to compare with, but I will compare her with the Scarlet Witch, okay, from Marvel Legends, as well as the Captain Marvel, which is also from Marvel Legends. And lastly, let's compare with some Mayfax. I have the Iron Spider here, as well as the latest Thor, which is from the Infinity War. Okay, so my final verdict for the Pepper Pot Rescue armor is I'm giving her a 8.5 out of 10, okay, because I'm very blown away by the details on her armor, and the painting is all very well done. It's as good as any Iron Man that you will get. Okay, so they actually perfected it on this rescue armor with all the details, all the paintings. Wow, it's just, I think it's one of the best Iron Man suit as of the moment. Okay, it's very nice. You can see all the glossiness, all the paints. It never like any mispaint or anything. All very perfect. Okay, so there was some limited articulations on her legs, especially that she can't really move much on her legs, and I doesn't really like the way the design of the legs, whereby you know they share the same. Okay, so I just doesn't like this design, but overall I would think that she will be fine even without much of the legs movement. So long that you pose her in flying pose, I think she actually looks great. Okay, and as for the Pepper Pot Amas head, yes, I would think that it is slightly better than what I fear. I thought she would look very bad, but she's kind of looks pretty okay to me right now when I have it on my hand. So you guys are correct that you says that I should judge it when I have it on my hand. So it's true that it's looking slightly better compared to the pictures that I've seen so far. So for those of you who are actually fearing that this is a very bad hair sculpt, I would say it is not exactly as bad as I thought it would be. So yeah, you can still buy it. Just let's keep our finger crossed that the maniples will actually give us the pepper pots that we deserve. Okay. So I hope you like my review for this rescue armor pepper pots from the SH Figuarts. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always leave me any comments below if you have any further questions about her or about this head. Okay, and before you leave, I hope you'll check out my playlist which is on top there, and also do browse around my channel. I have over 319 videos by now, closing on to 400 videos, which I hope that I can produce more videos for your enjoyment during this lockdown period. And I hope you stay clean, stay healthy, and stay safe. Okay, I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.